Thank you, Mr. Carl. As is our custom, we ask an outstanding graduate to respond on behalf of the class. This morning, we're pleased to have Mariner Merrill as your responder. As Mariner comes forward, I will share with you a few things about him. His family resides in Provo, Utah, and Mariner is receiving his doctoral degree in aeronautical and astronautic engineering. In addition to his academic endeavors, Mariner has been an active participant in graduate student life at Purdue. He has served as a committee member, senator, and president of the Purdue Graduate Student Government. He has served as judge and lead judge for the Aeronautical and Astronautic Engineering Research Symposium. He is a co-founder of the Purdue Graduate Student Job Fair and member of its executive committee. He is a founding member and secretary of Aero Assist, the AAE graduate student organization. He served as a graduate student representative for the Graduate School Dean Search Advisory Committee, the Purdue Strategic Plan Review Committee, Purdue Graduate Council, and Purdue Faculty Senate. Mariner's research has centered on the development of the nanolaminate manufacturing methods for advanced materials and devices. And for this work, he received second place in the AAE Research Symposium and fourth place in the Indiana Center for Advanced Manufacturing Summit. He's been recognized with a National Science Foundation Graduate Fellowship Honorable Mention, Graduate Assistance in Areas of National Need, GAN Fellowship, Andrews Fellowship from Purdue. Mariner will be teaching an aeronautical and astronautic engineering course at Purdue this summer and plans to pursue a position in research and development or teaching. Please welcome Mariner Merrill.
Thank you, Dr. Cordova. It's with a real sense of awe that I stand before you today and realize that I am your final obstacle to freedom. That's okay. One of the duties of a PhD is to talk about important things even when their audience would rather be somewhere else, and to do it for 50 minutes at a time. Lucky for you, they told me no PowerPoint. There's only one really important thing that needs to be said today, so I'll say it now for all of us. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for helping us through the trials of elementary school spelling tests, for constantly and consistently teaching us, for financial and emotional support, for guiding us, for loving us, and for telling us, yes, we can, way before President Obama thought of it. Now, I realize that what I'm describing might not have been just your mother. It might have been a father or a foster parent, a grandparent, a mentor, or a conglomerate of people. But for each of us, people did for us what we could not do for ourselves. And the ones that have our greatest gratitude did it without any tangible reward, and they did it over and over again. Thanks, Mom. Now, I'm happy to report that mothers are not the only ones who have provided service here at Purdue. For example, as Dr. Cordova mentioned earlier today, thousands of students have volunteered through the Boiler Volunteer Network alone, with 6,500 students volunteering just this year. Nearly $250,000 was raised this year for charity by student organizations, including an astounding $101,000 raised for the Riley Children's Hospital by the Purdue Dance Marathon. Students have taken up In addition, students have taken up causes, everything ranging from Middle East conflict to making Purdue a more welcoming place for Native American graduate students, and much more. This is amazing. This is incredible. This is the work that Purdue students, many of whom are filling these seats, have done. 3 important lessons emerge in this environment of service and volunteerism. Lesson 1, there is a need. Our class has seen this need. A tsunami in the Indian Ocean, Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, flooding right here in our own Midwest, a lone gunman at Virginia Tech, and two of the most destructive earthquakes on record, one in Pakistan 4 years ago and the other in China just 1 year and 3 days ago. In each instance, Purdue students saw the need. They leapt to action, raising money, offering help, giving service in any way possible, often within hours of the initial event. Importantly, we've also seen the need here locally. For example, the Purdue Big Brothers and Big Sisters chapter. They help mentor children from 3 local elementary schools 3 times a week. Additionally, they have monthly activities ranging from hanging out and playing games with the children to taking their protégés to the Indianapolis Children's Museum. This program changes lives. I asked them what would change if even more Purdue students volunteered. The answer, even with all they're doing, 115 kids are still on the waiting list, and there are a lot more elementary schools here than just 3. There is a need. Lesson 2. Busy people can get things done. Maybe a better title would be, okay, you're busy. Get over it. Everyone I know is busy. We are all busy. Sometimes we're busy with school, sometimes with work, sometimes with becoming world-class Nintendo Wii bowling champions. But we're busy. There's nothing wrong with that. The point is that we do get to choose what we will be busy doing. In my home department of Aeronautics and Astronautics Engineering, there is an annual event called Purdue Space Day. Each year, several hundred elementary school students from all parts of Indiana come to Purdue to participate in a day of space-related science activities, and they meet one of Purdue's astronaut alumni. This is a student-run event, and it takes a lot of effort, usually about 175 student volunteers. This year, I emailed some of those volunteers, and I asked them these questions. Weren't you already busy? Why did you choose to do this? Knowing what you know now, would you do it again? If so, why? The responses were really not too surprising. Yes, they were all busy, but they chose to help. Why? To help children, to repay a debt they owed to similar activities, because of a passion for space, to be involved. And yes, they would do it again, emphatically. I quote, "It just feels good to give back." Lesson 3 comes from the great Sherlock Holmes. It has long been an axiom of mine that the little things are infinitely the most important. Small things are important because they are the way that people grow. I've seen this. I work with the teenage boys through my church. One young man and I have been working together for 4 years. He's being raised by a wonderful single mother who is battling cancer, so there's a significant need for additional support. I've learned the importance of these little things. Who will drive my friend to his 6 a.m. classes? Who's going to help tutor my friend who can't do math through an entire year of Algebra 1 and then geometry? Whose car does he take to junior prom? Who is going to take my friend out for fun weekend activities? Who will be there to tell him when he's making a bad decision? And he will only listen if you have proven you care. Finally, who is going to tell a sometimes rebellious teenager that he has value, he can succeed, he is doing good things, and he shouldn't give up? Who will repeat it over and over again, not for a day or a month, but for years? These are all little things done by many people to help just one person, but the result is not little. I can say that while the story is not over, as happy as I am today, I will be even happier in a few weeks when my friend walks across his own stage and receives his own well-earned high school diploma. This takes me back to the beginning. We wouldn't be here today, but on our stage, except for others. Our needs have been different. But thanks, Mom. And now for us. As we step out these doors, we know there is a need. It is here or wherever we go. We have a choice to spend some of our busy time helping or not. And there are people to be helped, step by step, over and over again. Who will help? We will. I speak on behalf of the tens of thousands of people whose lives will be changed by this class, and I say, thank you.